The Federal Ministry of Regional Development has held its annual retreat themed Generating Fresh Ideas to Unlock the Potential of the Regions at the Victor Owaifo Creative Hub, Airport Road, Benin City. The three-day retreat focuses on improving collaboration among regional commissions, strengthening coordination and sharing developmental ideas, accelerating infrastructure and harnessing regional potential for economic growth under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Prominent personalities including the Federal Minister of Regional Development, Engineer Abubakar Momo, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, the Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Regional Development, Dr. Mary Ada Ugbe, founder of the Tinubu Support Organization, Honorable Aminu Suleiman, and other regional heads, board chairmen and MDs of the Ministry of Regional Development from the 6 geopolitical zones were present at the event. The Honorable Minister of Regional Development, Engineer Abubakar Momo, took charge of proceedings at this year's annual retreat, hosting members of the 6 commissions.
There is no ambiguity, there is no problem as to the channel of communication. I do office as the Minister of Niger Delta in August 2024. And when I came in, the ministry was already supervising the ministry NDDC, and they didn't assume that responsibility on the basis of mere statement. There are documents that are clearly written, signed by the then president, and it was the then minister of Niger Delta, Asa Senkeba, perhaps you all know who wrote to the President Muhammad Buhari, requesting for the transfer of the supervisory role of the NDDC to the ministry. That letter is with us. And when the president approved, there are just 2 paragraphs. Paragraph 1 said that section 7, subsection 3 of the Act governing the NDDC, which is applicable to all the regional development commission as today, giving power to the president to direct, control, or supervise, has been transferred to the minister of Niger Delta.
The Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpeolo, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, expressed gratitude to all participants of the exercise who converged in Edo State, and assured them that the Edo State is a safe haven under the administration of Governor Okpeolo.
Mine is to thank the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for trusting one of our own, our son, Engineer Abubakar Momo, to be the Minister of the Regional Development. As you can see, he's vast. He has a full knowledge of that ministry. I also want to thank all the participants that have come today in Edo for this retreat. I want to assure you that under distinguished Senator Monday Okpeolo, the Akpakomiza, the governor of our dear state, Edo is safe and secure for all of you.
Matters bordering on regional development, standard operation processes, recruitment and appointment procedures, code of conduct, and regional development commissions were discussed.
It is presumed that the structure had been concretized by the analysis of the jobs and established position to determine the job's description, schedule of duties, job specification, job requirement, which constitutes your own skill specification. So in other words, within the framework of your personnel policy, you are also expected to to develop your mini scheme of service, which has to be taken through a program. So you cannot just wake up and recruit. It must have been consistently gone through the process of both establishment and treasury control.
China's policies were growth focused. They were not playing with sentiment about tax and transfer, social welfare. Their argument was growth, every region, produce more. Nigeria's own was power focused. And I will show you that in the country. we invest in large-scale projects that do not actually get to the local farmers. Again, if you look at economic policy again, China was governed markets. They didn't allow market policy to determine outcome. Nigeria, we did a lot of free markets and what we call jurisdiction, where the states control everything.
Participants of the event expressed satisfaction at the outcome of this year's retreat and expressed their hopes for collaboration between the regional development commissions.
We are having a sectoral retreat, the regional development sector retreat, and the purpose for organizing this retreat is there came on board 5 new regional development commissions, and there was need to get them abreast of the way of doing government business. So that is what the retreat is mainly about, to take them through processes so that they can have a smooth takeoff to deliver to the regional region, so that the purpose, the intent of the president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when he set up this commission, can be achieved.
I'm happy because they want this, according to the minister and one of the first procurement officer, when the NDDC was created, I have said it earlier, that everybody should know his role, whether you are a chairman of the board, whether you are a member of the board, whether you are MDCO. So let everybody know his role of work. So I'm happy for this retreat. People have seen the meaning of the retreat. So we can know the MD can do his own work, then the EDs can do their own work. So I think we are going to be in right direction, all of us. So that's the meaning of this retreat. So and we are happy, the whole MDs and the board members who are getting to understand everybody how he's going to work together with each other. There's no any conflict together. We really commend the governor of Edo State. He's here, he was heavily represented by his deputy. So Benin is very good. The governor is working. Especially yesterday, I have gone around the dredging. Everything went very well.
As a participant for this second retreat, we expect to see that all regional development commissions have a harmonized plan of action, understand protocols within the civil service, and also have alignment with the MTF medium-term expenditure framework.
Well, to have stakeholders of all regional development commissions under one roof is something that is very important for community stakeholder engagement. This provides our expectation the opportunity to interact, share experiences, learn from each other, and provide alternative pathways for doing our work better.
If you have potentials and you don't have any ideas to guide you, you may not know what to have. So when you have so many potentials, how do you exploit this? How do you exploit all the natural resources like we have in the North Central? How do we exploit all the things that we have in the Southwest? Even in Southeast, we need to generate those ideas. And so far, all the resource persons here, they are coming up with different ideas we can use to increase development in the region. We want to thank Mr. President for creating different regional development commission. So creating this will make us to get down to the grassroots.
Olumide Abiodun Mudashiru, reporting for PFM Global News.